Hi. Tonight I want to talk about this world that we live in that doesn't acknowledge our feelings, that has so much going on under the surface that we all just allow ourselves to play into. So this is I can't even believe that I'm doing this video. I didn't really get to think about it. I just got kind of told to do it, and here I am. Here I am talking about just recently. I am working with an incredible mentor, Jennifer Hansen, and she is helping me to go into the shit that I've been avoiding for a really long time. For almost my entire life, I have tried to be perfect. Anyone else? Anyone actually managed to make that work? I've wanted to be perfect. I've wanted to avoid feeling shit. I've wanted to avoid suffering. And when I found spirituality, I thought that I found a way that I could do that. I thought I found a way that I could control the world around me through manifesting, and that then I would never have to experience something shit happening again. And it didn't happen. Actually, I manifested everything that I desired in my life. And one day I was sitting on the couch and I had my amazing dog behind me, and I was writing in my journal that I was in my house with my ideal man in the next room reading, and just journaling about how amazing my life is. And a week later my dog passed, and a month after that I was processing the anniversary of my dad's passing, and I think a month after that separated from the partner. And now I'm actually being asked by my soul to give up the lease of my house and to just travel, which I know sounds amazing, but I love this house, and so everything that I manifested is falling away. And I've experienced a lot of hard fucking stuff, and so much emotion that has come with it. And I remember at one point sitting on my bed and calling my mum and saying, "Mum, I don't know if I can feel this much pain. I don't know if it's possible for me to feel this much pain." And then when I was away for the month on this incredible pilgrimage, the last week I found out that my former partner is in a new relationship, which triggered all of my wounds around men, which I'm so thankful for, because I have been able to clear so much of it. But it triggered it all, and I spent a lot of that time looking at it instead of running from it. I spent a lot of that time being sad and being angry and feeling. And on the flight on the way home from Europe, I went into the bathroom and I sat on the floor and looked in the mirror and cried. And I did that 5 times, and I cried like my dog had just died again. And I thought that I might never stop crying. And I thought I might have to, as soon as I got off the plane, message my mentor and ask her, can I have another way? Can I do this work another way? Because I didn't think that I could feel that much, and I didn't think that I could ever stop crying. And then I did. And I wasn't crying about the former partner. I wasn't crying I was crying. I was crying this lifetime, past lifetimes. I was crying so much stuff, and I was feeling it all. And it was all of the stuff that I'd not allowed myself to feel for so fucking long. And I'm sharing this because I want you to know that if you ever feel like you might never stop crying, that A, you will, that B, there are others out there who have thought the same thing. I actually said once to my mum, I thought I might die if I couldn't breathe because I couldn't feel that much. And see that that some of us are processing stuff on behalf of the collective, that some of us are processing stuff that is bigger than us and that we can't even understand, but we can feel. And I believe that our greatest superpower might just be to feel. I believe that if we could just be okay with being with our shit, then we wouldn't need to run and numb and avoid and fill ourselves up so that we don't have to feel the things that we've been told are not okay to feel, like anger or sadness or all of those negative emotions. You came here as a spirit who knew it all, and you came here because you chose to be a human for this experience, and being human is feeling that too. Being human is feeling all of it. And I believe that if we were okay with feeling all of it, that we wouldn't need to rely on others anymore to fill ourselves up. It's so liberating when you are okay in the depths of your shit, when you are okay, when you are crying so much that you feel like you might never stop, and you can still be with you. You might never need another coach or another retreat or anything ever again if you just let yourself feel. And you know what? Over that time in that week that I cried so much, I would cry and then I would suddenly just stop crying, like without processing it. This time I did not allow myself to like DeMartini my way out of it or call a friend. I just sat with it and I felt it and I cried as long as I cried. That was it. And then at some point I would stop crying and be like, oh, I've stopped crying, like just like observing myself. And then I would like maybe be called to just pull out my journal and to write something that now I can use in my book, or to contact someone, or like I felt called and I did that. I didn't come out feeling less than. I didn't come out feeling broken. I didn't care how I came out because I finally allowed myself just to feel whatever the fuck I felt. And that is where the power came from. And that is where so much wisdom has been born from. And, you know, I came home on that Saturday night after I spent like 5 times in the bathroom crying on the plane. And I hung out with my mama and my dear friend. And I felt good. And then the next day I woke up and I checked in and I was like, how do you feel? And I felt good. And I have woken up every day since feeling unfucking stoppable. But I check in still because I know that if I am sad and I feel that that's going to be okay as well. And I believe so many people are out there right now being mean to other people, taking drugs, not taking ownership for their life, blaming other people, not doing things that they want to do because they are so afraid of just feeling any of that. Yes, what if you try something and it doesn't work out the way you wanted, and then you just feel the pain of that? What if you love someone and they die or they leave, and then you are just okay with feeling the pain of that? We live in a world of polarity, and it is okay to feel your pain. It doesn't make you weak. Do you know what is weak? When you run from it. Those people who look at you and call you weak because you're feeling what they're too afraid to feel, that is weakness. And we'll still love them, like no judgment. But your feeling is your strength. Your feeling is you being willing to go into the depths of it all. And I think it makes you really powerful and really brave. And I believe that you should give yourself a big hug and say, thank you for being here. Thank you, and I love you, and I love you no matter what you feel, and I will be here for you, and I will not abandon you no matter how you feel. That is self-love. Self-love is not getting like running a bath or getting your hair done. I got my hair done today. I liked it. Thank you. But it is not that. Self-love is being able to be with yourself in it all and knowing that you still deserve to be loved no matter what. I love you. Thank you. Sensitive souls, thank you for being brave enough to feel, and please let yourself feel. So much love. Bye.